Good evening, everyone. It's Jojo Gonzalez, and I'm just kind of wrapping up my day. It's been a stressful day. I've been in this office for 12 hours, more than 12 hours, just taking care of stuff. Leadership is always, like demanding, just in general. But under these circumstances with the COVID-19 out, it's just even more so. So just, winding down my day, took a hot bath, just stretched. Got like a roller for my legs and my body. They have like this spiky ball. That spiky ball. Man, just roll on it on my shoulders, on my legs, my bottom of my feet. And just kind of let that stress and tension. Me holding my body, and stress and tension in my mind, even my spirit. Just kind of releasing all that tension. So I pray that you're doing the same thing right now. If you don't have like a nighttime routine, just like a daytime routine, that nighttime routine, it impacts how you rest. You don't take that to your bedroom with you. Don't take that to sleep with you, man. Leave that right here. That's why I come in. That's why I come at you in the evenings like this, and just kind of just reiterating what we went through, and just encouraging you just to start bedding down. You know, God is a good shepherd. We're going to see that in one of the Psalms coming up. And He leads us to these green pastures where things are just cool in the day, peaceful in the evening, and He's watching over us always. So just know that God's watching over you tonight. Release as much stress as you can. Lay down, peace, and get some rest. Psalm 5, just an amazing psalm for us right now today. He says, "Listen to my words, O Lord. Consider my groanings and my sighs." You don't know how many times I sat back in this chair and just, took a big old breath and just like, just kind of helping myself, just release some of that stress and just kind of taking a moment, you know, to really consider, what does God have me to do in this situation? Why am I here? So I can go on and on about just the good things that go on in my day, just the connections that I make. So He says, "Heed the sound of my cry for help, my King and my God, for I pray you." And God's going to hear you. He hears every time that you cry out to Him. He says, "In the morning, O Lord, you will hear my voice. In the morning I will prepare." In the morning, we're asking Him to hear. In the evening, we're making it a promise. You let me wake up tomorrow morning, you're going to hear my voice. In the morning, I will prepare a prayer of sacrifice for you, and watch and wait for you to speak to my heart. Man, what an amazing psalm. You're asking that in the morning, and now it's in the evening. You're promising that to the Lord. Say, "I will see you in the morning." So get to bed well, wake up well, refreshed. Get your day started. Then take some time, take some solid time, man. Worship, prayer, and the Word. Here He says, "For you are not a God who takes pleasure in wickedness," right? He takes pleasure in righteousness and doing the right thing. Obedience is better than sacrifice, the Bible tells us. So He says, "No evil person dwells with you." None. He says, "You are not a God who takes pleasure. The boastful and the arrogant will not stand in your sight. You hate all who do evil. You destroy those who tell lies." So whoever you encountered who frustrated you today, man, just know God's not with them, man. God is with you. Stronger is He who's with you than them, than who's in the world, right? And He said, "The Lord detests and rejects the bloodthirsty and deceitful man." He says, "But as for me, I will enter your house through the abundance of your steadfast love and tender mercy." That's how you do it. "As for me, I will enter to your house with your abundance of love and steadfast mercy." So just know, as you lay your head down tonight, that's where God has you at. Abundance of love and steadfast mercy, man. What a day. What a scripture. What a verse. What a psalm. What a promise. These aren't just words. These are promises from God to you. You will dwell in His house, man, with His abundance of mercy and steadfast love. It's a promise to you. And then He says, "At your holy temple, I will bow obediently in reverence for you." That's the best place you can be. So right now, take some time. Bow down to the Lord. You're in His place. You're in His house. You're in His hands. You're in His comfort, your security, and His peace. No matter what storm is going on around you in your life, no matter how much stress there is, God still has you. And you know what? have peace in knowing that promise. So I know I'm ready for bed. I'm just gonna go, put some lavender on my pillow, just breathe in and out, listening to some scriptures, and I'm just gonna lay my head down and go to rest. So God bless you guys. We will see you in the morning.